Good evening, welcome to this week's video. This week going for a stroll up on the Quantocks hills. It is a walk I've done before up over Woodlands Hill near Holford. So going for a stroll, and I'll explain what this video is all about in a minute when I get to leveler ground and can get my breath. So, see you in a minute. Okay, without boring you with excuses, it's now Wednesday. Monday night I was going out to take my wife up to get her car, and the cloud was looking a bit iffy, and I thought, no, I'm not going to bother tonight. And sure enough, it opened up, it lit up, and it was amazing sunset with some incredible cloud formations. So Tuesday, came home and not a cloud in the sky. So I thought, well, I'm not going to bother tonight. There's no cloud formations and there's no interest. So I didn't bother. Sure enough, come sunset, in came the cloud, amazing sunset. So I've come out tonight and we're not going to get a sunset. We might get some nice moody cloud shots because there is a storm on the way. But this is a story about missed opportunities. No excuses. Just me being lazy, finding excuses to put things off, and I've paid the price because I've missed out. So tonight it's really all about just getting out and doing something. We might get some interesting shots, but it's not going to be a nice glorious lit up sunset anyway, but we shall see. So stick with me and I'll see what I can come up with. Okay, we may not have any sun, or not much sun. What we have got is this bit of a, almost like a sea fret cloud inversion that's blowing around the edge and sort of out across in front of me, creating a bit of an interesting cloud formation. So I'm just getting this shot. I'm just going to walk on a bit further because I've perched myself up on a stone pedestal at the moment, just to try and get some height. But I've not really got much of much interest. I'm just catching that cloud at the moment. So I'm going to walk on down this path here, get down there and see if I can get a better vantage point with maybe a bit of a foreground leading into it. So I've taken this shot, currently shooting f9 ISO 100, 1/50th of a second. So I'll see, I'll put this shot up and see what it looks like, and then see what else we can get. So I'm just going to walk on a bit further whilst this cloud is blowing around. Okay, so I've walked down a bit further, now using this pathway here that gives a bit of an S-curve going off into the distance, and I've got a tree line off here, and then this cloud bank that's blowing around just above the tree line, that is sort of below me at the moment. Could do with a nice bit of light catching it a little bit, but I think I'm pushing my luck for that one. But anyway, I've got a couple of shots whilst it's there, so I think I'll probably make my way back up the hill now, because there's some mist coming in over the hill and settling down in the valley behind me, so that might be quite interesting. Okay, I'm not sure if we're not going to be completely enveloped in mist in a minute. Got it blowing straight towards me over there, coming over that far hill and blowing around. So it's definitely coming this way. So I've just taken a couple of shots with that mist in down in the valley. But I got a feeling that in a minute we may not be able to see a lot. If it comes in and blows down into the trees that I've walked up through, it may give us some interesting opportunities in the woodland. But I think I'm being a bit optimistic for that one. So this is now what we're faced with. Heavy mist. I think I'm going to make my way down into the trees. Might make this trip worthwhile. If not, lesson learnt. Get out whilst you've got the opportunity. Oh well. Just taking the opportunity, walking back down through. This mist is not, we're really in a cloud. It's not going to be misty in the trees. It's just low cloud that's blowing through. I've got an interesting at the moment because the sun up here is just every now and again just breaking through and highlighting. So I've just set up with this pathway. It's a bit of a leading line. We've got these few trees here going into a bit of a V on the left hand third, pathway on the right hand third leading into the shot, and
like I say, every now and again we're getting the sun breaking through up in this area up here. So just going to stay here for a few minutes, see if I can get a couple more shots of that sun appearing through the mist. It's obviously softened with the mist, which is acting quite nice, almost like having a filter on. So hopefully we can just get a half decent shot. Okay, not having a lot of luck up here, so I'm gonna head down into the trees, see if I can get a couple of tree compositions. To be honest, it's actually just starting to rain, which might change things. But anyway, let's get down in the trees and get some shelter, see what else we can see. Well, fair to say that was a bit of a disaster. I've come down into the trees now, had a wander around, not really seeing anything that's catching my eye. I've taken a couple of shots, couple up the top. There was a dark line of beech trees that I've taken. I've done a bit of a reflection in this bit of a pond, but nothing's really working. I'll put them up at the end, but nothing's really working, to be honest. So I think we could be writing this one off as a bit of a disaster and kicking myself for missing 2 glorious sunsets the last 2 evenings. So that's it. That's the way it goes. So I think I'm going to walk on back to the truck, and then I'll see you down there. Okay, I'm trying one last shot before I get back to the truck. You can't really see, but this woodland now is really got quite dark. But off there in the distance, through in the background, there is a tree that's picking up some light that's bleeding through the canopy. So yeah, I've just set up quickly in portrait mode. Got a composition, I'm shooting at f9 100 ISO 100, 4 seconds. That's how dark it is. So I'll put the shot up at the end to go with the rest of the ones that I'm not happy with. Put a line under this one, move on, and try again another time. Okay, just going to take the opportunity to apologise for this week's video. But please check out some of my other videos on my channel, because they are normally better than this. And hopefully I'll see you next time to keep up with the latest content. Hit the old subscribe button, notification bell, and you probably won't drop the video a like because it's not worth it. But please drop a comment down below. Anyway, it's been enjoyable getting out. Hopefully better luck next time, and hopefully I'll see you next time. So until then, take it easy. Okay, bit of an epilogue to this video. I've had to pull over in a gateway on the way home to catch this sky. At least it wasn't a completely wasted journey.